Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Counter-Strike Global Offensive investor, most people, if not all people, know of the most recent increases in prices due to China. A lot of this has been summed up as a pre-summer hype, but realistically, it's just another Chinese site similar to Buff and Loot Beer here in the USA, but a Chinese version of that, so people are renting out skins. That has caused lower-end tier skins, lower-end tier knives to really go up in price, and with that, a lot of other things have been following suit. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Operation Riptide skins from the Dust 2 collection, the Mirage collection, the Train collection, and of course the Vertigo collection. I would say the most popular ones from that year. And we're not going to be covering every single skin on what has increased in price, but yet the most popular ones as well as the ones that I think have really made a significantly high profit margin. To be clear, the higher tier skins on this category, like the Gold Arabesque from Dust 2 and the Desert Hydra, for an example, from the Mirage collection, those prices are going to be taken from Buff. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Hi you! Yes, you! Would you like to get $5 for free for your first trade? Just use skinsmonkey.com and get your extra skins. See description below to enjoy the special promotion and receive 5% cashback for trading your CSGO skins.
So the Dust 2 collection for Counter-Strike Global Offensive has been very, very popular the past few months. Ever since Riptide released, I would say this might be the most popular one out of everything on this list, but Mirage is very tied with that. It's very close. Now, starting off with the Dust 2 collection, the Gold Arabesque has actually had a $40 increase on the factory new condition, $1,790 to around $1,830 as of right now, which is very, very nice profit on that. But obviously, considering how expensive it is, it's actually not that great considering it's over $1,000. And there's a lot of other skins on this list people probably haven't not expected to go up in value the way they have. Now, the UMP Fate has risen in price from $230 to $260. It's a $30 profit right there, which has been very, very nice. And this is just roughly from the past few days and, of course, couple weeks, ever since the market started really going up. And the Death Strike is going to follow suit. And I would say the pinks have really seen, and the lower tier end of skins on these lists and these collections have gone up more than the higher tier ones, at least for some of them, due to the fact they're going to be used for trade ups. And I think the demand overall for some of these has just gone up because there wasn't a whole lot of them unboxed or gone for specifically. The Death Strike has gone from $230 to $290, which is a very nice profit right there. That's a skin actually I picked up not that long ago, which it's been nice for profit, but I don't plan on selling. Now, the M4A4 Red DD Pat specifically has gone up about $4 from $26 to $30. The reason I included that on this list, even though it's a $4 price increase, is because I know a lot of people invested into it, and it's something I actually talked about as an investment, because I do see this actually being a very good investment if the M4A4 does get buffed, but that's obviously very situational, and I thought I'd update it on this list. Now, for the Mirage collection up next, the Desert Hydra, to be exact, has gone up $100 in the past month, and the Souvenir Edition has gone up the absolute most, obviously, because it is a red and Souvenir is the highest you can get for this. It has gone from $3,800 to $4,300, so a $500 increase on that, which is just absolutely insane for a skin like that. But obviously not everyone can afford that, but something everyone can afford is something like the Fennec Fox from $330 to $409 profit. That is a very nice profit in just a matter of a couple months. And this skin, you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs with it, but I think mostly it's going to be ups from here. I do also think that this all-time high right now is going to be an all-time high we see for the next little while, at least until the summer hype for CSGO, maybe July or August. So this, you know, if you've made a lot of profit on it, you could sell right now. I don't really see this going up too much more unless the Desert Hydra is in demand, which it is, but only to a certain extent, right? And some of these skins in the battles card condition and lower floats actually might be used for trade ups as well. People want to get a battle scarred Desert Hydra, so that's something to note and keep in mind for buying these for trade ups, and specifically for people buying trade ups in the future. Now, the Oxide Oasis has gone from $270 to $348, which is very nice, obviously once again used for trade ups. Now, some things I want to include are the lower end things like the Glock Pink DD Pad. It's something I talked about every once in a while. And I think we're seeing very similar effects to the Glock Franklin. Obviously, it hasn't been in the same rarity, but we're actually seeing very similar prices when the Glock Franklin hit its all-time high at the end of Operation Broken Fang and going after that at about $80, I would say. That was the peak anyway, and probably went a little higher. That's what I remember being at. And this is one from $46 to $54. I could see it going up a little more, possibly to $70 at the summer hype, but right now I don't really see it going past maybe $60. And of course, the Train collection. I would say the most least unboxed and the most hated out of this entire operation, and the worst collection this year for a lot of people. But people have actually made some really good profit with some things. such as the R8 Blaze went from obviously being a 30 to 60 cent skin, and obviously that shot up to about $3 for one given point in time due to the Monzi situation, where he related this to the Desert Eagle Blaze, and it's actually gone from 60 to 80 cents, which is very nice, and I could see this going over a couple dollars in the future. And if the R8 ever does get buffed similar to the M4A4, this obviously has a lot less of a chance. It ain't broke, don't fix, and I don't really see that happening, but it is a possibility. You know, this could be $5 one day, but that is a very large stretch and probably won't happen for 5 or 6 years, and is obviously just speculation. Don't base your investments off that. And up next is the USPS Whiteout Factory New. And I would say factory new because it is the most rare, and this is going to be used mostly for sticker crafts in the future that people do. And it's already gone from $138, $140 to over $178 to pushing over $180, which is a pretty nice $40 profit right there. And I could see this skin becoming ultra rare in the future, especially in the factory new condition, very low float. This is obviously going to be used more so for sticker crafts in the future and for higher tier collectors. And we don't really know if Train's going to come back to the map pool. I would like to think it is because I like to switch up things every once in a while. Now, the Glock Emerald, I could see being a very long-term investment, being obviously the profit on this has not been very high. The reason I'm talking about it is because it was such a big skin at the beginning of the operation. And right now it's only about a $10 to $15 profit in the factory new condition for an Emerald. People have asked me my opinion and my 2 takes on it. I don't really think it's a great investment. If you're going to hold for a very long time and have it as a play skin investment, not the worst thing in the world. And next is of course the M4A4 Coalition, which I don't think anyone expected to go to this high of a price and this high of an increase in the past couple months, but it's gone from $80 to $156, which is kind of insane to think about, especially for a skin that was with the Glock Emerald and Glock Gamma Doppler at the beginning. I think a lot of people unbox this thing. It's something I unboxed at the beginning of the operation. It's not something I thought twice of. I thought it was just going to be another skin a lot of people would go for because it was either that or 1 in 6 chance and 1 out of 2 chance if you get the Glock Emerald. And I think that thing is probably going to hit an all-time high when the M4A4 gets buffed, but that's going to be a long time from now most likely. And that's kind of just speculation again. And I would suggest probably not buying into a lot of these skins right now, as because they're going to hit their all-time highs, and most of them probably have already hit their all-time highs, at least for the next couple months. And of course, for the Vertigo collection, we're going to be talking about the imminent danger. And once again, this is going to be in the field test condition. This has gone from $730 to $798. And I would say the best profit on this entire list, maybe besides some other things, is the hazard pay for the SG. Obviously, the SG hasn't used a whole lot, but this has gone from $220 to $200 to now $417 US. And this is just absolutely insane that this is pretty much doubled in price. I think it has good reason. It's a good looking skin, obviously can be used for trade ups, and it's a very well detailed skin. And also this entire collection wasn't really invested in a whole lot. And I would say everything besides the imminent danger has gone up a significant amount due to trade ups. And I think it's just due to the fact that not a lot of people went for these skins. There's not a whole lot of them in existence. And of course you can get them in souvenir, but that wouldn't be the best, especially for these lower tier skins. And of course you have the Fall Hazard that went from 220 to 265 for the 5.7. It's a decent looking skin, not the best one though in the game. And then of course you have the Mag 7 Prison Terrace or Terrace, $28 to $42. Not too bad either. And I was going to cover the Ancient Collection, but of course that would only be for souvenirs, and the souvenirs, especially for this year, have gone up a significant amount and hasn't really affected Broken Fang prices all too much. Let me know what you guys think of these prices. Do you guys like the update? Do you guys want me to do something like this in the future, maybe with stickers, where we go over all of the prices for the operation stickers, what it was from a little while ago, and now what it's currently because of this current market spike? Let me know what you guys think. I am considering making a play skin investment at the beginning of every single month going forward into the future. If that's something you guys would be interested in me bringing back to the channel, as well as a themed inventory loadout, I'm interested in bringing those back too, because it's something I used to do. I really like them as well. Have a good day, guys. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.